municipal debt is created through the issuance of municipal bonds, right? This is a $3.7 trillion market. It affects nearly every municipality in the country, every city, town, development district, village in the country. It's the dominant funding model in the United States today. It's extremely profitable for investors to get in on the bond market. These bonds are tax exempt. The profits from them are often tax exempt. And they can, just like mortgages, they can be packaged and rolled over into securities and sold and resold around the world. So they're very profitable. The first municipal bond, just kind of interestingly, was issued in the 18th century to finance the Revolutionary War. So it's very, very long history. Municipal bonds go back hundreds of years, but I trace the current crisis in New York to the fiscal crisis of the 1970s. What happened there, just broadly speaking, is that New York City was going to go bankrupt, was going to default. And they negotiated a loan from Wall Street, and in exchange for that loan, they committed collateral. They committed the public pension retirement accounts of public workers as collateral. So to me, this inaugurated this era where we think it's cool and it's okay, and it's actually a good idea to provide public benefits as collateral for Wall Street loans. To me, in New York, that was the beginning of the privatization that was 1975.
Looking at history, and also I think it's related to gentrification and to the making of New York as this center of capital.
So there are different kinds of bonds. There are general bonds and there are things called revenue bonds, and they're paid for in different ways. But usually how they're paid for is with tax increases or with revenue from the debt-funded project. So if we're going to issue a bond to build a bridge, and we're going to charge tolls for people to drive over that bridge, that money would go then to pay the debt service. That's one example of how these bonds are paid for.